Now, tonight on the show, we are taking you across the world to show you how global warming isn't an academic issue anymore. It affects people like you and me. It is causing snowfall in tropical states and making cities in the southern hemisphere swelter at 80-year highs. We're starting with the US. One of the strongest winter storms on the east coast in the USA in modern history has pummeled cities with snow and sleet. 9 lives have been lost due to sub-zero temperatures, forcing schools and businesses to close while grounding thousands of flights the past week. The snowstorm, bomb cyclone with frigid temperatures, snow and ice with a wind chill close to -100 lashed at New Hampshire's Mount Washington. Newly released videos give a glimpse of the dramatic and severe weather recorded over the past 2 days, turning this into the second coldest place on Earth. In fact, snow has meant widespread cancellations of travel plans for those flying out of New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport. The year couldn't have begun on a more challenging note. First, the winter storm cancelled and delayed hundreds of flights, then flooding from a water main break forced the temporary suspension of more flights. Water poured from the ceiling onto a check-in counter and covered large areas of the floor of Terminal 4. Down south, Winter Storm Grayson brought snow to parts of Florida, Georgia and South Carolina last week, taking everyone by surprise. Florida saw snowfall for the first time in 30 years. In a rare sight, snow flurries were spotted all across the capital, Tallahassee, and surrounding areas. In fact, a resident of Florida received a chilly surprise last week when he went to check on his outdoor pool. This is what it looked like. The rare sub-zero temperatures caused his swimming pool to freeze solid.
Go.
Well, that's not all. It was also raining iguanas in Florida. Videos uploaded on social media showed residents encountering scores of frozen reptiles. The iguanas were dropping out of trees like overripe mangoes, some said. Thankfully, they're not dead. Green iguanas, like all reptiles, are cold-blooded animals, as you would know. So when the temperature falls to freezing levels, they become immobile. They're expected to come back to life once the temperatures rise again.
Oh my. Let's see if he starts moving. Yeah, this guy's got some life in him, I think.
Hundreds of sea turtles are also washing up on the shores of Florida due to what's called cold stunning. And what does that mean? It's an ecological phenomenon caused by cold water temperatures. Wildlife officials say that they've rescued more than 200 stunned sea turtles from freezing water.
So banks of St. Joe Bay here, and what's happened is the water has dipped down below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and whenever the water gets that cold...
2 sharks were also found stranded off the Massachusetts coast. The Atlantic White Shark Conservatory said that they likely died because of what they call a cold shock. The deep freeze has also turned the Niagara Falls into an icy winter wonderland, and despite the frigid temperatures, it's drawing tourists. The massive icicles and miniature glaciers forming on and below this waterfall has made an awe-inspiring sight.